In 2008, a 33-year-old woman from Green Bay abandoned her rubbish life, took her 15-year-old daughter's ID, and enrolled at a high school just so she could join the cheerleading squad.
Really?
Yes, that actually happened, and I'm guessing this movie is loosely based on that. From 2023, this is Blood, Sweat and Cheer. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
This is Renee and she's the main character.
Hi.
Hi.
She's the cheerleading coach at Thompson Park High School, where her daughter Cherie is head cheerleader. Secretly, Renee wishes that she was on the squad, but more on that later.
Okay.
Cherie's getting pretty fucked off with how pushy her mum is, so she decides to quit the team.
Not while you're living under my roof.
And that's why I've decided to move in with Dad.
And how did
And I'm switching schools.
So that's happening. Renee's like, well, in that case, I'm taking your phone because I paid for it.
Oh, I see.
The first time it rings, it's the coach from Mountain Valley University who wants to know if Cherie's team will be competing in a cheerleading competition where seniors can win athletic scholarships.
Wow, that's big.
Renee's like, yeah, I'm Cherie, that's me, and my team will definitely be there. So she calls Cherie's dad and asks him to get Cherie to call home.
Cherie doesn't want to talk with you right now. We'll talk soon.
Cherie then tells her dad that she doesn't want any contact with her mum for ages, and this will help the plot along, because Renee has decided to pretend to be Cherie, enroll at Lincoln High School, and enter the competition herself.
I'm sorry.
Yes, that's what's happening. So let's get some practice in.
Hi, it's Cherie Mills. Just text or leave a message.
Yeah, that'll do. So now it's her first day of school. Now, you're going to have to suspend your disbelief here, as this is clearly a woman in her 40s posing as a high school student. She's got wrinkles, but not one teacher nor any of the other students even raise an eyebrow.
Are you serious?
Yup.
Unbelievable.
But hang on.
I'm gonna need one of your parents to bring in documentation verifying your home address.
Is that going to be a problem?
I'm guessing it is, as they're almost certainly going to be around 80 years old or dead.
You staying at home alone?
No, I'm staying with my grandma.
Who would be older than the sun? But anyway, he's believed her, so it's off to her first class, history with Mrs. Jenkins.
Hi.
Renee sees her classmate Tonya is a cheerleader, so after class she asks her if they're looking for any new recruits.
Tryouts were last April.
But Renee's in too deep to quit now, so she approaches Tonya and her friends at lunch, shows them a video of the real Cherie cheerleading, and pretends it was her. This girl Dorinda's like, oh wow, you used to cheer for Thompson Park.
Yeah.
But Tonya's like, sorry, our squad is full. Renee's like, okay, let me know if a spot opens up. If only there was a way to ensure a spot were to open up.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
So she's dead.
What?
Okay, she's not dead, but she's going to have to leave the cheerleading squad.
Damn.
Looks like it's your lucky day, Cherie.
Right, time for tryouts.
Cherie Mills, you're up.
That performance has sealed it, and that night Renee finds out that she's made the squad. No, don't worry, I won't make you sit through that again.
Good.
But you get the idea. Renee's like a pig in shit. The next day at school, Renee brings in a muffin for Mrs. Jenkins, but she can't eat it.
And why is that?
Because of my peanut allergy.
It's not quite asthma, but it's the next best thing. I wonder if that's going to be important later. After class, this guy Ramsey asks Renee out, and even though it's somewhat inappropriate, she agrees. Later at this pool party she's been invited to, we find out that Ramsey has only just broken up with Dorinda. Renee hates Dorinda, so she leaves the party early to meet Ramsey at her house, and then they bang.
What a revolting development.
Dorinda's pretty pissed off and has decided she doesn't think Cherie is who she says she is. Tanya's like, just leave it, she's a really good cheerleader. But Dorinda doesn't leave it and follows her home. Renee sees her in her car, so later that night hatches a plan.
Stay away from my grandma's house.
Get off me.
Renee is summoned to Assistant Principal Robinson's office, where she meets Ramsey's dad.
Ramsey's mom?
She died when Ramsey was little.
Anyway, then AP Robinson comes in. He's like, when are your parents coming back? And she's like, they'll be back on Friday. Later at cheer practice, there's some sort of dance-off between Renee and Dorinda. Tanya decides off the back of that Dorinda will be head dancer. But what's this?
Dorinda, see that bag?
I don't even know what those are.
But she's suspended anyway.
You want the squad that badly? It's all yours. I quit.
Well, that worked out peachy.
The next day at school,
You didn't turn in your project outline. You could end up on academic suspension.
Suspension?
You need to focus on your schoolwork.
yeah, that's not going to happen, is it?
No.
Tanya tells Renee she needs to apologise to Dorinda because they need her back on the squad. But she only agrees to come back if she can be head dancer, so that's happening. It's Friday morning now and AP Robinson needs to meet Cherie's mum, so Renee dresses up as her real self to go meet with him. He's worked out that Renee and Cherie are the same person, so Renee runs off and gets in her car. So he's dead, and Renee just drives off. The next morning, Mrs. Jenkins gives the class the day off to grieve. But when Renee drops Tanya home, Isaac calls her to tell her that AP Robinson's death was caught on security cameras.
Security cameras?
Yes.
The next day, Mrs. Jenkins hands the class some tests back and wants to see Renee after class.
Your test score was less than stellar. Cherie, I'm gonna have to put you on academic suspension.
You can't do that.
You don't have the grades.
Right, time to make her a cupcake.
Chef Lewis knows about your allergies, so there's no peanuts anywhere. Oh no, Mrs. Jenkins. What's wrong?
So she's dead.
Does that mean we'll, have a free period?
No, because it turns out she's not dead.
Oh no!
Cut to the big cheerleading competition, and up next is Thompson Park High School. And oh shit, Cherie's in the audience with Renee's sister Lana.
Uh-oh.
So Renee summons Lana to the parking lot, smacks her over the head, and hides her in a closet. Then texts Cherie from Lana's phone telling her that her dad's been in a car accident.
Wait, what?
So Cherie leaves, and now Renee can focus on her routine. But oh no, Ramsey's dad has had a text telling him that the police have identified her car as the one that killed AP Robinson. Somehow this ends up with Ramsey, his dad, and Cherie in the hallway, who all hear Lana banging on the closet door. They drag her out and figure out together exactly what's been going on.
Wait, are you saying I...
Correctamundo.
Ramsey's dad tells them Renee's been murdering teachers, but when they go back to the competition, Renee has already started dancing. She leads her team to victory, but as soon as she gets hold of the trophy, a load of police officers drag her away.
Okay, bye!
And that's the end of the film, so until next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and please consider joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Thank you.